All right, Matt Galemo's All-America Football 7-on-7 Collegiate Football Passing Tournament, sponsored by Under Armour. First slide contains the table of contents, conceptual description, mission statement, short and long-term goals, executive summary, SWOT analysis, human resource plan, marketing plan, financial projections, and then an appendix. The guidelines for the tournament. 7-on-7 tournaments are a fun, competitive, non-contact way to play football, as well as work on developing skills, consisting of all passing played on a 40-yard field without end zones and allowing scoring both on offense and defense. Passing is now the future offense and thus defense of most teams. Passing and catching take a great deal of practice to master, hence participation in these tournaments offer athletes exceptional competitive ways to master their skills. Why a 7-on-7 tournament? The past several years have seen rapid growth in 7-on-7 football leagues across the United States. Led by the NFL Air It Out for adults, NFL for youngsters, and others. At the high school level, where nearly 1 million students play contact football, 7-on-7 tournaments have become an approved and encouraged activity in the off-season. Organized by schools and experienced coaches, the mission is to provide the structure for collegiate football players whereby they can further develop their skills competing in the off-season at an organized regional and national tournament. Conceptual description: 7-on-7 is open to individuals who are currently on an NCAA D1 roster. NCAA collegiate teams can participate together, however, can have no more than 8 players on a roster, one from one institution, one as an athlete, as an alternate. The tournament was developed to allow collegiate athletes to develop their skills in the off-season under the eyes of their own coaches, as well as other players in the National Football League scouts. The mission statement is straightforward, provides collegiate football players a platform to compete in non-contact 7-on-7 play against other top athletes from around the country. The event will strive to achieve excellence and demand excellence from all players socially, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Through this process, combined with high school sportsmanship expectations, this event will strive to develop young men into men while amidst an atmosphere of respect and hard work. Short-term goals, just to name a few, not only will this create awareness of athletes, however, draw attention from NFL scouts and fans. With the widespread use of social media, the 7-on-7 tournament will erupt and draw the attention it needs, I think, to take off. The tournament hopes to have participation from the majority of D1 conferences and will strive to have 50% of Mel Kiper's top 100 prospect list. Long-term goals: to have the tournament aired on a major network such as ESPN, to possibly become a desired competition to be a part of, for instance, having the tournament to be an invite-only event, and multiple brackets which will move quickly due to the games being short, similar to an NCAA basketball tournament. Executive summary: athletes, coaches, officials, volunteers, medical staff, television personnel, concession staff, sponsorship, advertisers, and marketing teams will be on hand and used during the competition. As the event gets its start, all marketing and sponsorship sales will be outsourced to a familiar business partner. One of the only ones that will be paid for the event will be the officials, and they'll be paid by the game, whereas the concession staff and other small jobs can be volunteer activities for local social groups such as high school athletes, social clubs, church groups, and Boy Scout troops. For the SWOT analysis: strengths, professional scouts being able to view collegiate athletes; weakness, the weather, fan expectations, and athletes' health at the time of competition in the off-season due to multiple surgeries which happen in the off-season. Opportunities: gives collegiate athletes the chance to be seen by professional scouts as well as build a fan base; and threats, injuries amongst the athletes, severe weather possibilities, and or fan turnout. Human resource: recruitment and selection, rewards and recognition, learning and development. Would allow athletes to feel a sense of accomplishment while training over the summer months and off-season, allowing athletes to see how they match up with others while they're working in the summer months, as well as to learn and perfect new skills while developing their talent. The marketing plan: advertising will consist of television commercials, internet ads, radio commercials, social media, newspaper, magazines, sport blogs. As I said, marketing will be outsourced to start the event, eliminating any rookie mistakes for the event. And facility costs will be donated by all costs taken in by the sponsors. Under Armour is the official sponsor, as I said, with the 7-on-7 tournament. The outsourced marketing firm will work with them due to their dedication. I believe the other sponsorships will be relatively easy to obtain due to multiple programs in the event. Thus, more fans will be tuned in and viewing the event from across the nation. Financial projections: cost for the event. The sources of income, as previously mentioned, the majority of costs will be taken care of by sponsors, which includes revenue made from the event. As the event ages, I feel that other businesses will want to take part in the event due to the amount of exposure. In the appendix, overall, the 7-on-7 passing tournament has become popular over the last 4 to 5 years. It's a valuable way for athletes to work on their speed, agility, and skills in the off-season, as well as give them a way to compete under the eyes of supervision and officials. With the support from sponsors and the majority of work being taken care of by volunteer staff, the event can easily be carried out with proper planning, preparation, and guidance from experienced individuals.